It's a putt that often puts us under a lot of pressure. You know, if you have a long putt, the target is a lot bigger. You know, we're looking at getting the ball within a 4-foot circle. Now, as we get closer, our target becomes 4.5 inches wide. But the key really here is to relax. I think we put ourselves under a lot of strain thinking about the outcome. Longer putt, we think a little bit more about the process. Yeah, we think about the outcome, and our biggest fear is missing. What's the worst thing that can happen if you miss? You know, it's not the end of the world. You can still go home and have a T-bone steak, right? So the key is not to put yourself under that pressure, and you must always almost have an attitude of not caring. I see a lot of golfers are very tense, and they actually hold the putter too tight, right? But if you want to know how lightly you should be holding a putter, do that for me. Hold the putter up in front of you. Now, if I grab it, I want to be able to pull it out of your hands. That's how lightly I want you to hold it. So there's no tension in the hands or the arms whatsoever. So that would be the first priority when you have a putt like this, is to just relax. All right, so what I want to work on now is your stroke path. I want to start getting you to feel a straight back and a straight through motion, which is what we want here. Longer putts, sure, is going to be on a slight arc, okay, but this sort of length, we definitely want a straight back and a straight through motion. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to get a couple of alignment sticks. This is a good way to practice a straight back and a straight through putting stroke. Okay, so we've set up the alignment sticks. Good. And again. Nice. That was perfect. So now, once you've practiced that a few times, then you can bring this back a little further. Very good. Good. So you can see a little bit just left of center putt. So we've got the alignment sticks aiming at the left of center. All you got to do from here, straight back and straight through. Like I said to you, from let's say 10 feet and in, we would do one straight back and straight through. This is a great way to practice that. Think about, you know, the old Tom and Jerry cartoons, cat and mouse. All right, you think about if the ball is the mouse and the putter head is the cat, you got to keep chasing after the mouse, all right? Because a lot of golfers tend to decelerate, then the mouse gets away. So you got to keep chasing after the mouse. So hit a couple of putts where you feel that chasing. Again, I'm not worried about your target. I just want to see this acceleration through impact. Keep chasing after it. That's much better. You see how everything keeps moving now. Keep chasing after the mouse. Doesn't that feel better? Okay. Right. So there's a couple of ways we can think about this. All right. The one is try and hit the ball twice, because if you want to hit the ball twice, you're not going to quit on it. You're going to keep accelerating through. Another good drill is to instead of having a backswing, you just push the ball. You're going to make sure that you're accelerating through. There you go. Very good. Then one more thing I want to point out, with you want to start making more of these short putts, we want to catch the ball pretty much on the equator. We've got to give this ball a topspin roll. It's got to be rolling end over end. So it's a much better effect when you're catching the ball on the equator. So now a good way to practice that is, I want you to just come get ready to hit the ball there for me. And I'm just going to get this alignment stick here. This is one of the thin alignment sticks, and I'm just going to put it in the ground. On the ground here. Okay, and what you want to do is you want to hit the ball, but not the alignment stick. So for that to happen, you obviously have to hit the ball in the equator. And again, so we don't want to go above the equator, on the equator. You can see that roll is so much better. So a very good way to practice. Get that ball with a nice topspin roll. It holds its line a lot better. You see when it's got topspin roll, there's less chance of it deviating. Even if it catches a spike mark or whatever, it's got this topspin roll. So the result's going to be good.